Hi everyone, welcome to Healing from Within. My name is Keryn Rose and this is my podcast. I'm here today to challenge you with questions like, are you firing on all cylinders? Can you feel the messages that your body is sending you? And one of my favorites is, how important are you to you? I'm here to challenge the way that you live life, the way that you view life, and to fire up your ability to start healing from within. Let the healing begin. Hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Healing from Within with me, your host, Keryn Rose. Today I was guided to talk about something that, it is near and dear to me. And it's something that I would love to share with you because for me, it's such an easy tool to add to your toolkit. And the toolkit is something that I love to talk about. It's that bag, in inverted commas, of things that you do to support you when you're feeling a little bit unsettled, needing that little bit of an emotional hug. And this is the frequency of 417 hertz. Now, it is known as a solfeggio frequency. And look, I'll probably talk about the solfeggio frequencies in another episode because it's quite a fascinating history. Originally, there were only 6 tones in this scale. And they were thought to have been used in sacred music, particularly the music known as Gregorian chants, which is something I loved to sing when I was doing my singing training at university. There was something quite magical about singing Gregorian chants. The magic about 417 hertz is its ability to break down negative energy. It's known to facilitate change and bring about positive shifts in our life. And you can say, okay, how does this happen? Well, remember, everything in this world is energy and everything is connected. Sound frequencies are simply energy that we can hear. And a particular frequency will denote a particular pitch and tone of a sound. When I get my gorgeous grand piano tuned, the A above middle C is tuned to A440. It's a very bright sound. But from that particular note, and that is the first note that is tuned, all the other notes on the keyboard are tuned in relation to that. Earlier music from the Baroque era, A was tuned at 410 hertz, and it simply has a warmer, rounder sound. 440 hertz is a very bright sound and tended to come into use in the late 1800s. I digress, forgive me. So when it comes to these frequencies, it's something that our body simply resonates with. Because you are alive, you will resonate with all the sounds that are around you. Some of them you hear, some of them you don't. And some of the sounds you hear, you can either say, yes, wow, love it, or no, that's not for me. Why 417 hertz? Look, when I wake up in the morning, I have a collection of frequencies that I've actually created playlists for. And I will link the playlist I've created for 417 hertz in the show notes for this episode. It was simply guided by my team in spirit to go, right, Keryn, 417 hertz is the one that we want you to play today, because I have had quite an emotional response to the big full moon energy that came on the weekend with the Libran full moon and the lunar eclipse. My sun sign is in Libra, and therefore this big energy really literally stirred the pot for me. And I have found myself struggling to stay grounded and struggling to stay emotionally on an even keel. So I've had 417 hertz playing in the background, and the joy of frequencies is that from an audible perspective, I don't have to be able to hear it, but it's playing. I've literally got the volume down at 0. However, the frequency is being emitted through the speakers on my smart TV, and my body, any cells in my body that wish to be replenished by the frequency of 417 will be. I don't have to think about it. My body does its own thing. So getting back to the benefits, first of all, what is 417 frequency? Look, when we delve into this particular frequency, it appears to have quite remarkable healing properties. It is thought to help remove negative emotions like guilt and fear, which, let's be honest, those feelings can absolutely put a block in our ability to grow from a personal perspective and have impact on the flow of our well-being. It has an interesting link to our sacral chakra, which is the second of the 7 chakras that are associated with our spine. And it's the one that's colored orange, often when you're looking at charts. The sacral chakra, this one is associated with creativity and passion and sensuality. And it's thought by stimulating this energy center, your ability to tap into your creative potential and experience a deeper connection with your emotions and desires is activated. What I love about this particular frequency is its connection with this idea of creativity. Creativity is a huge thing within my life, but I also believe that creativity is the life force energy in everybody that walks the earth. Everything you do is connected with creativity, whether you're aware of it or not. The way in which you will dress is you showing your creativity. The colors that you will wear on any particular day is reflecting the flow of your creativity. How you put food on a plate is going to reflect your flow of creativity in that moment. The way in which you do anything, the way in which you talk. If you could see me talking now, you would see my hands are going all over the place. I talk with my hands. And I do try sometimes to sit on my hands thinking it might stop me talking. So this idea of being supported by sound is not new. This idea goes back many, 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 many years. It's, we think we here in the modern world think that we are creating wonderful new things, where in actual fact, I am sure that the roots of many ideas that seem to flourish at the moment are actually grounded in things that have been around for a very long time. So 417 hertz, it's been keeping me going today. It's been supporting me. And I have others that I could listen to, but my higher self said no, it was 417 that was going to provide the comfort for me, that was going to be beneficial for me today. So I have included the link to my Spotify playlist for the 417 hertz in the show notes for this episode. And I invite you to download it. And please, while you're there, give it a like. And be open to the ability of, if you're sitting at a desk and you're in an office working, you can have 417 playing in the background. You won't hear it. Nobody else will hear it. But energetically, your body will be bathing in it. And be prepared to be amazed. As I love to say, until we meet again, may your day be full of the magic that is you, wherever you may be. Everything in this world is energy, and that includes you. Remember, you are the most important person in your world, and you came into this life with all the tools you will ever need to support your healing from within. Let the healing begin.